Ew, hope you're riding off of that Omega developer insight vid, because this is the kit reveal I promised. I mean, it's a given. I always do the kit reveal and developer insights, but still, if you haven't seen the developer insight, go check it out. It's kind of boring, but you know what? You're looking at this one, so what the F? Anyhow, Omega's kit reveal, probably the funner video out of the two, though. I mean, it tells you about the character before you can get her, so let's see what we're all about. Your name, Omega. Alignment, light side. Categories: attacker, bad batch, clone trooper. Clever and emphatic. Wow, I read that wrong. Clever and empathetic attacker who utilizes buffs, debuffs in the presence of her bad batch allies to take out her foes. Abilities: basic, disarming shot. Let's see what that looks like. Boom. That seems kind of weak, actually. Do it again. Boom. Final attacks: deal physical damage to target enemy. If Omega has evasion up, inflict blind and daze for 1 turn. Okay, that's kind of cool. If Omega has a buff that can't be dispelled and it's her turn, she deals damage again, dealing 50% less damage. And it's okay too. Special number 1, adaptive learner with a cooldown of 3. So what's going on here? Basically just like the last one. She shoots and that's it. Yeah, is there any difference? The only difference is there's those sparkle things. This one doesn't have sparkles. No sparkles, and it's a quicker shot. This one she draws back, holds, and there's sparkles. Final text: Zeta. Okay. Deal physical damage and inflict target enemy with zeroed in. Dispel zeroed in from all other enemies, and Omega gains a stack of target practice. These effects can't be copied, dispelled, prevented, or resisted, and last until the end of the encounter. Zeroed in is removed from an enemy, or Omega is defeated. If the target enemy is exposed, this attack inflicts target lock for 2 turns and removes 10% turn meter. Zeroed in: Omega has target practice while a character is affected by this. Omega can ignore taunt to target this enemy. Target practice: plus 5% critical chance and offense, and plus 10% critical damage per stack. How many stacks can this go up to? Is this as many as it wants to be? Special 2, empathy first, cooldown of 4. So let's see, she looks like she gains stealth. Can't really tell it happens to everyone else. Something happens, but you can't really tell by this graphic what's happening. Final text: Omega dispels all the buffs on herself and gains stealth for 2 turns. Bad batch allies gain protection up by 40% and defense penetration up for 2 turns and gain 10% turn meter. If Omega has critical chance up, bad batch allies gain an additional 20% turn meter, so you're looking at 30% now, and protection over time of 20% for 2 turns. If Omega already had stealth and an enemy has zeroed in, she gains a stack of target practice. That's not bad. Helps out her other move, adaptive learner. Alright, I think this is her final move. It's her unique part of the squad. Ooh, final text: Zeta. She's got 2 Zetas. 4 moves with 2 Zetas. I think the only other character that has that few amount of moves with 2 Zetas is Farm Boy Luke. Farm Boy Luke has his unique and his leader ability are both Zeta, but he only has those 4 moves. Anyhow, at the start of the encounter, if all allies are bad batch, whenever the allied leader begins their turn, Omega gains 5 speed and 2% offense, stacking with a maximum 50 speed and 20% offense for the rest of the encounter. While Omega has stealth, she has plus 10% critical damage, and when another bad batch ally uses a special ability, Omega assists, dealing 60% less damage. While Omega has defense up, she has plus 10% critical chance. Yeah, we just read that. Omega's attacks deal 5% more damage for each buff she has, and 5% more damage for each debuff the enemy has. I know the whole point is to be a part of a Bad Batch squad, but I almost feel like putting her in like a Vader team would
really beef her up, because Vader would be like, especially if it was like Vader lead, because his leader ability puts those damage over time on all the enemies. Then if he goes and does Force Crush, that adds even more. So she's just seriously racking up damage. What else does it do? Each buff she has, yeah. Now partner her up with like Yoda as well. She's got tons of buffs. The enemies have tons of debuffs. There could be some theory crafting here with her that could make her like ridiculously over the top strong. Although it kind of would defeat the whole purpose, because this is part of the squad, and Yoda and Vader aren't part of the squad. But it doesn't say that they have to be Bad Batch, all allies being Bad Batch. That's only the first paragraph, right? The second one and third one are just givens. I don't know. If the whole thing is with everybody being Bad Batch, then never mind. This 5% stuff with Yoda and Vader won't work. But otherwise, if these second two paragraphs don't apply to being with the full team of Bad Batch, then yeah, she could really get powered up by them. Who else offers massive debuffs or buffs? I don't know, but it could be intense. Boop. This thing looks huge here. It doesn't look that big in the picture they show. No one cares. Okay, Omega, blah, blah, blah. Some weird fighting. Clone Trooper, I think not. Try again. The Bad Batch names according to Omega. Hunter is Hunter. Tech is Tick. Rika is Wrecker. Echo is Echo. And Crosshair is Crosshair. I just have the clone trooper. That amazes me how people can't read. I know. That was in the developer insight. They're saying clone trooper. I think not. It's in the developer insight. Seriously? She looks like a very solid damage dealer with lots of stacking mechanics. I think she's going to make Bad Batch raid viable due to her snowballing capacity. Not to mention that she can capitalize on BB stacking buffs in numbers to get an out-of-nowhere burst. Capitalize on BB? Oh, Bad Batch stacking buffs. I just gotta ask though, what's up with the rise in the highlight poster? They look seriously narrowed and even asymmetrical, which seriously triggers my non-existent OCD. Love. This again? Way to steal it from someone else. I love country accent. Oh, I see. Mike's way of pronouncing names has been the highlight of a nice kit, but the art bothers me. Looking at the top pick. Normally people put in some decent insight to add. This is just people kind of being petty. What are they talking about the artwork anyway? Let's go look at that. I'm not seeing what other people are complaining about. Whatever. Anyway, that's the kit reveal, and next thing should be the video on her marquee event. So until then, I said see ya.